I am back here video, and today we're going to be looking at the message for last week on the role of men. So it reads, men were made by God in society to be leaders both spiritually and physically. Because of sin, many of our men have strayed away from their purpose on this earth. Solomon, David, and Samson were great men of God and have done many good things through God, but they were dragged down by their love for foreign women. When they mean by the love for foreign women, they're talking about women from different lands who worshipped other gods, and because of their love for them, they got turned away from God, and because they started to slowly turn to idolatry and did not focus on God as much as they used to. Men in today's society are straying further and further from their roles as leaders of God. Instead of finding men at church, you see them at bars drinking and smoking, and instead of seeing men with powerful jobs, you see rapists and murderers and other things. It's as if the male gender has given up. It's as if we've given up on ourselves. It's as if we don't take any pride in our gender. It's as if we don't care about. It's as if we don't care about ourselves anymore. Sometimes it's not entirely the male's fault. Sometimes it is the treatment of their parents towards them, causing them to portray that behavior to others. And and please do not give any hate for this. I am just saying this. I am not blaming women for anything. I'm just saying sometimes this happens. So please do not strike me down for this, YouTube or anybody else who's reading this. Sometimes women use them and take their trust for granted. Sometimes what only men want is to make them happy. She is only thinking about their money, and when they completely use their resources, they discard them like a used bottle and emotionally damaging the men, causing them to lose their trust in people and experience behavioral changes. There are some cases when a couple gets married and the wife sleeps with another man, and then when she gets pregnant, she will take the case to court and plan on suing her husband for the money for child support. Sometimes they play the victim when they are actually the vandalizers. I am not using this to blast women, but the reason why I made this part of it is that I feel like people are down on men and thinking that they are worthless, and that it is mostly their fault why they end up like this, and it's because they are born bad why they act bad. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes the females are the ones that change them from nice persons into persons who are doing these bad things. Sometimes it's their own parents who are the ones who mistreated them, causing them to mistreat other people the same way. Men just don't become cruel and murderous out of nowhere. There had to be a motivation behind it. Maybe sometimes men do these sometimes men even do these things not only for their personal gain. What if the person's family is going through financial crisis and the man got himself in a gang? Instead of finding it as an opportunity to get money for himself, he'll try to use it to save his family, but through the wrong way. Men do these things as well, which I said, not only women do these things, men do these things as well, and it seems like it happens more often, which also shows how much we have strayed away from God, and I'm referring to both male and females. We need men back as pastors in our churches. We need men back as CEOs in industries. We need them back as leaders in society. We need men back as providers and disciples of the gospel. God created women as companions to men, mental support and emotional support. Our job is to help men in this world to get back to Christ and to get back to being the leaders they were meant to be. We can start this conversion just by sharing this message and praying to God for our men to change back to disciples of Christ, and that He will influence others to accept Him and join Him in heaven. made by me. And if you see this message, please share with anybody that you know. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Okay guys, the reason why I'm so held up on the videos is because I am working on many animations. They are going to be a bit better than the ones than the statement I've created, and it might take me a few weeks, and since I'm on holiday I might have more time to start working on them and finish them quicker. So if you can be patient, I promise you won't regret it. So thank you for watching this, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.